Here we go.
Ladies first.
Okay.
So I'll let you introduce yourself, and then
Okay.
I'll introduce myself.
Okay, this is a bit of a synopsis or review of the presentation we presented at Lewis Meyer Cosmetics on the 23rd of July. And several people weren't able to attend, so we thought we would do a video for those who were not able to attend, since you got your study guide and you got your flash drive. And maybe by doing this video, it puts it all together. My name is Zola Salena-Hawkins.
I'm Odie Hawkins.
Okay, and
Zola's husband.
yes, couple. And I'm a mother, a wife, certified Tai Chi instructor, and when I can, I participate in the senior games in track and Tai Chi. And my husband, Odie.
I'm a writer. I have 38 published books and a number of other literary things. In order to check me out, just Google Odie Hawkins, www.odiehawkins.com.
That's right, his website. And so the card is in the material that we left you. Okay, so that the card is in that and in the study guide book. All right, so we talked about um, meditation walking. And so, for an example, would you do the meditation?
Yeah, okay. The meditation walking we wanted to determine for the people there is different. I'll do the meditation walk, and Zola will do the Tai Chi walk.
Yes.
And there's a distinct difference. I wonder if I should start toward them or from the back.
On the side.
On the side. Mm-hmm. I like to hold my hands behind me because it seems to give me more balance. And I'm going to stay as much in the shade as I can for the 10 steps that I'm taking. And the simple thing about it is just simply to take a short step. As you raise your foot, you breathe in. And as you lower your heel, your left heel, you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can do 10 steps or 100 steps. The essential thing is to focus on the next step you're taking and not 10 steps beyond, and to allow yourself the freedom to be untroubled or unworried about inconsequential things. The consequential things will stay with you no matter what you do. But you try not to clutter up your mind with a lot of monkey chatter and just take one step at a time. I can't put it any blunter than that.
Okay, I like to think of it as you're starting off in the present. You're grounded in the present, and as you're about sure, you're able to step into the future. And now, the present part of you is left in the past. And so then you take your next step, you're into the future, but part of you now is also in the past. So the idea is to go as slow as possible, breathing in and breathing out. And if you're doing it with a group of people, the person who comes in last is the winner. With Tai Chi walking, it's different than the meditation, because with the Tai Chi walking, you can use the footsteps when you do the Tai Chi form. So coming to the side, it's you step out usually on your left, heel to toe. You shift back and you turn the foot slightly, so not 45 degrees, slightly. Then you can
It's
come
a little
in.
oblique turn, right?
Yes, oblique turn. Then step out, heel to toe, and then you can adjust the back foot. Don't lift it up, the heel, but adjust it. Slide it, turn, step in, step out, heel toe, and I'll do it from the back. Step out, step back, shift back, turn, step in, step out. You can also just step out. And you do not want to bend your knee past your toes. That's very important. I should mention that we are both certified Tai Chi instructors. We've been certified by the School of Healing Martial Arts, SOHMA, and we've been doing Tai Chi and Qigong for 25 years.
25 years. Wow.
Okay. So,
Okay, you made 4 points here concerning something called Qigong. Most people who do Tai Chi tend to think of Qigong as a warm-up for Tai Chi. And you can see how that is so once you see it. The important thing about Qigong that is emphasized is breathing, breathing, breathing. Most of the exercises are breathing exercises. And there are 4 that are specific that we know. The first one is called the 10 form.
Right.
And then there are the 8 brocades. And then you have the 5 animals. And then you have the 5.
And there's several hand Qigong movements for improving your health.
Okay, tell you what. Let's skip the other things because it's a hot day and we don't want to dance around in the sun. What if we just simply did the 5 hand Qigong?
Okay, well, real quick,
this
because
is really good ice water.
Okay, since you did the 8 brocades, I'll do 2 of the 8 brocades, and you can look up the 8 brocades online. You look for either ourselves, Teacher Odie and Teacher Zola, or on YouTube, or Dr. Daniel Hoover and Veronica Hoover on YouTube for Tai Chi or Qigong. So I'm just going to do 2 of the Qigong, the 8 brocades, and the first one.
2 brocades of the 8.
Yeah, 2 of the 8. Okay. So the first one is lifting the sky, breathing in and out. So you can do this as many times as you like. And the last one is shaking 1,000 illnesses from the body. So you're up on your toes, down, and down. The first one helps the stomach, the heart, and the lungs. And this one helps your balance and your immune system. All right? And also helps your legs. All right?
Can you explain the differences between Qigong and Tai Chi? The basic difference, I think, has to do with the patterns. With Qigong, you could, just as she just did with demonstration of 2 of them, the Qigong can be done in one place. The 8 brocades, for example, are just simply various movements equivalent to the movement she just made that can be done in one place. The Tai Chi 24, Yang 24, which is what we're doing, requires you to, in a sense, go through a maze. You start off on one side, you wind up at a certain point, which is like an exclamation point to me, and then changes by having you make blocks, and then you wind up at another point, an intersection. From that intersection, doing something called strum the loop, you would be doing something called repulse monkey. You get to repulse monkey, and then you go to a ward off, waving away with the forearm of somebody attacking you. And then there's another forearm movement to the right side, and then single whip. And anyway, as you can see, you're going through a maze of movements.
A lot of movements, and both Qigong and Tai Chi help the internal body, which is very important. some people refer to Qigong as the grandfather to Tai Chi. It helps to, as Odie says, with Qigong you can do it in one place. And, you know, you can get up off your desk and do the Qigong and take the pressure off, become less stressed.
That's really important.
That is really important, especially you guys are in the cosmetic business. You definitely don't need a lot of stress and tension in your body or your face.
Okay, we had another martial art. Oh, is that the explanation? That's the basic.
That's basically right. I was going to do the 5-hand Qigong. This one.
Oh, okay.
This one, you smile and you look at your hands as you put them together in front of you. Don't make your arms straight. Always try to keep your arms in a curved position. And this one helps your face. Okay, improves your face muscles.
But you should smile.
You should smile. Smiling is always good. Okay, this one's for smiling. All right. This one is to help your sugar go low in your blood. It's like sugar level. So it's the back of the hand. They say 60 to 100 times. Okay. You change it up. Okay.
The monks have obviously more time than we do.
Yes. Okay. And we have a student who swears this has helped her sugar, her numbers go down in her sugar when she gets relaxed. This one is like a flower, and then it's your wrist, and you hit it. This is for your heart. Help your heart. And they, 30, 60, 100 times if you have the time. Okay. This one is make a fist and hit your hand. That supposedly helps all your meridians that are located in your
socking it to them.
You're socking it to them. Sock it to me, baby. You do it both sides. And one more I give you is just, this one is supposed to help you have more energy. Okay?
Okay, we can skip to Shaolin Cane because it won't fit.
But you can look it up on YouTube. You can go to Teacher Zola, Teacher Odie, Shaolin Cane. You can see it with us or with Dr. Daniel Hoover, Shaolin Cane, and it's on YouTube.
What I would like to end this with.
Oh, wait, before you end it. Okay. So we left your study guides. This is your conscience. Notebook is your conscience. So that you should write down every day that when you exercise, and what exercise you've done, or if you're eating correctly. All right, tell your conscience, okay, so that you try to keep yourself healthy. All right, and the day you don't talk to your conscience and tell it is the day that you may have been naughty.
You may have been delinquent.
You may have been delinquent. This is so true.
Delinquent.
Okay, and so in your study guides. In your study guides, you have Qigong and Tai Chi reference material. And from that, you can read it. It all explains Qigong and gives a brief explanation on Tai Chi. And from that, then it also goes into the hand, anterior and posterior hands diagram, and the walk and foot chart, which is really good. If you wash your feet at night, soak your feet at night, it helps you sleep better. Dry them off good, real good. If you're diabetic, check with your doctor first. And finally, it has a reference here and recommended reading. And so this book by
doing Jin, neither one of us speak
Chinese, right?
So.
But basically, it's the A brocade. And then this one is a book on Tai Chi from the Harvard School of Medicine. It's a really good book. Help you understand.
They've given it their stamp.
Right. And then finally, there's a book on this one by Dr. Liu.
Dr. Liu.
Okay. And
I just finished it the other night, and I have to read it again. but it talks about the kind of miracles that can be performed using Qigong.
And finally,
Ah,
for your entertainment reading.
This is where I come in. It struck me after having been into Tai Chi for, as she said, 25 years, and having had acupuncture a number of times, I began to think about the possibilities of there being meridians. They say that there's 12 principal meridians, and if you consult your local acupuncturist, you will find out more about acupuncture than I could ever tell you in a short session. But I can tell you that it has saved me from a lot of pain over the years. And I started thinking about the meridians. They say 12, and I've asked, are there more? And yes, they said many more meridians. Well, okay, if you have a meridian that can staunch pain, relieve pain, would it be possible to have a meridian that would take you into the future or into the past? I was interested in it from, as a writer, I was interested in it from the writing point of view. In almost every instance, the acupuncturist who was answering my questions did a swan dive on me. And a little dodge. I don't blame them. But I began to pursue it. And the other day, about 3 weeks ago, in the New York Times Magazine section, they published the discovery of a new meridian system in your body.
Meridian circulation system.
New circulation. I think the two basic circulatory elements in your body are your cardiac and lymphatic, and then this third one is, I don't know.
Okay.
But
check it out.
We have a friend who is an acupuncturist who's looked at it, and I'll hear back from her sometime in the near future. What it occurred to me concerning Tai Chi, and the creative point of view is something that I don't think has been very well addressed or even talked about. And I thought maybe I'll share something with you that happened to me. In 1988, I was commissioned by a man named Elliot Lewis to write stories for something called Sears Radio Theater. The Sears Radio Theater, I should say first of all that Elliot Lewis was a former producer of the I Love Lucy show, which meant that he had clout and he could practically do what he wanted to do. So the Sears Radio Theater, they had several genres that you could write for within the show: the Western, the love story, the romance, and so forth and so on. He challenged me to write some stories in a number of genres, and I took it on myself to write stories in 15 different genres. 15.
Well, in fact, a little bit more, but we could only find 15.
Well, some of the genres are not genres. They just sub, I don't know what they are. But on your sheet of paper here,
you got a flash drive, and this identifies what's on that flash drive. And the flash drive doesn't work well with Mac computers, but if you have a USB port in your car, you should be able to put it in and listen to the stories that were actually heard on the Sears Radio Theater and the Mutual Radio Theater in between 1979 and 1980. And they're rather entertaining. Many of them have the news and commercials of the day. And when
President Carter said,
when we first got together, I'd come in the room and I thought it was the actual news for that day. And then I realized he was playing one of the radio plays.
If you remember what Orson Welles did with the famous program, you might be too young to remember it, but he came on a radio show and said, they're coming out of the spaceship now, and they're coming through the streets of New York. Strange creatures. It was supposed to be that kind of thing, but
right.
it was just
and it frightened people. People actually thought that Martians had landed.
Martians in that.
Whatever.
Anyway, in relation to Tai Chi, it seemed that because of the fact that I really take the Tai Chi regime seriously, it seems to help me write better. And I found a couple of other people, there's a long article, I wish I had it, where this person suggests that, yes, Tai Chi does help you write better. Several of the reasons why. Number one, it supplies you with the equipment to focus more seriously. It is a very soft, sort of like dream-like thing that you put yourself into. Some people want to say trance. I don't want to say trance, but it puts you in a state of mind that is calm and peaceful. Mm-hmm. And it's during, I think it's during moments like this that you get your best stories. You get the inspiration that you need. I don't know very many people at all who do good creative work in chaotic circumstances. And if you can keep yourself in a state of calm and at peace, a lot of creativity can come out of it.
Yes, in fact, I used to work in a very intense job in the legal field, and I worked with 4 attorneys, and sometimes it got rather intense. And people thought of me as a Zen secretary because I stayed calm. And a lot of times in my head, I was doing Qigong or Tai Chi, focusing on what they were saying, but sometimes they came to me so stressed out, we didn't need another person in the room stressed. And so I was able to focus and stay calm and get to work. That?
Yeah, get no better than that.
Okay. So we wish you well. I hope for those who missed the presentation that this kind of explains the guidebook that we left for you and the flash drive. And hopefully, if you have a Sunday when you're free at 9:30 at Hartwell Park on Carson and Bellflower, there's a free Tai Chi class. We do Tai Chi, Qigong, and a few martial arts. But come and see. That.
Stay well.
Stay well.
Stay well.
Bye.
This cold water is the best thing in the world.
Or cocoa water.
Cold water.
Cold water.
With ice in it.
Bye for now.